Okay. Just a quick test. Let's see. Let the stream catch up with us. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So I think we can get started. I'm pretty sure I already set the notifications out, so people should be coming in soon. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm mostly just doing this for, novelty's sake, I guess. I have some documentation of what I'm doing. Hello, GP. How are you today? Oh, dang it! I forgot what Obi-Wan's next line is. Ah, crap. I'm a fake Star Wars fan. I don't know what Obi-Wan's next line is. Oh my god. Okay. So there's really nobody watching right now, so I think I'm just gonna get started. Oh, I'm doing good. I think I'm just gonna get started and then just see if people show up. Again, I'm mostly just doing this to work. Mostly just doing this to work on the mod to give myself motivation to work on the mod. Oh, a little break. Break from Empire at War modding, or like break from like college or something. You're not in college anymore, are you? I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure. I'm probably just being stupid. Let me see. Oh, Visual Studio appeared over here instead of. Okay. What was I gonna? Oh. Oh, okay. It's good to take breaks from now and then. I'm mostly on break because I don't have any consistent schedule for working on this stuff at all. But uh, also, I apologize if my green screen is a little unobtrusive. The lighting in my room isn't great, so it's mostly just there for background. Where is it? There we go. Okay, and now. I probably horribly misspelled corporation, so please bear with me. Uh, Not really anything interesting unless you count Empire at War modding as interesting, which I mean, I hope that you do. You do work on a mod, and I do too. Mostly, I'm just working on the mod and figured my YouTube channel could use some content. Oh.
Hey, R3.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
If you're interested, me, GP, Starghost are all in days of VC. If you want to maybe join us, or if you're waiting for somebody here.
Oh no, I'd love to join you guys. I just didn't want to come into that VC with a live stream, and I also wasn't sure if asking if I could do that would be a nice thing to do. Like, hey guys, can I live stream your group chat? That kind of seems like a jerk thing to do.
Are you streaming at the moment, or?
I am, yes.
Let me go check with them. I'll be back in 2 secs.
Okay. Well, GP's watching the stream, so raid, yeah. Okay. Where's it? Hold on. I don't think YouTube has a raid feature, does it?
Yeah, no, we're all fine with it.
Okay, I'm gonna hop over there real quick.
Like
I have
the
appeared.
name of the PC.
Greetings.
Greetings,
Greetings.
General Kenobi.
So where are you streaming, Free?
YouTube. I usually stream on Kick more casually, but I figured that to actually have like a record of what I'm doing, YouTube would be better because it's less finicky to export the video.
That's fair
Could you
enough.
drop a link in side chat?
Oh, sure. I have the... Okay. Oh, I just accidentally hit Control X on the stream link instead of Control C. Okay, there we go.
We're doing corporations.
Yes.
Interesting.
So basically what I was thinking was the build bar is getting a little crowded.
Yeah.
Even with the 3 shipyard tiers, because you can have up to 2 structures of any kind. So what I was thinking was basically have a base roster for each faction and then have corporations that you can... Some are planet dependent, but not all of them, that you can build wherever, and it will add to your space roster. Like, for example, Incom is what I'm planning to build. If you have Incom, you can build X-Wings and Z95s, basically, as levels. The Empire cannot have Z95s. At least I don't think I'm going to let them have Z95s. That just seemed kind of...
Imperial X-Wings.
Yeah, that would be cool, but, like, I haven't decided if I want to do that yet, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Wait, where's the tech level? There it is, okay.
Oh, I've just realized I lost the Gmail account I had for just general models and stuff.
So you were...
Rest in peace.
You lost your Gmail?
Yeah, I had a Google Drive file set up for model storage and stuff.
Wow, that sucks.
Wait, was my Patreon tied to that?
Oh, that would suck even more.
Oh no, that's it. Oh no, that's my own email. It's fine.
I probably am not much better in that regard. I have a physical hard drive in my computer that has all my modding stuff on it. So if that hard drive ever dies, I'm gonna be upset because I've got Warb's entire OneDrive on there. I've got Spy's entire OneDrive on there, and a bunch of free release stuff from ModDB.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, it's so funny listening to this 5 seconds later.
Yeah. I have it pulled up on my other monitor, but I have to leave it muted because otherwise it would echo very badly.
Oh gosh, my voice sounds horrible in video.
It might just be
Voices always sound more terrible with video.
Yeah, and also
That's
my
just the
stream,
usual.
my stream settings might not be the best, but I've never been able to get the hang of OBS. Streamlabs worked pretty good, but I switched over to Linux, and Streamlabs does not have a native Linux version, and I haven't like compiled the GitHub to like basically make a Linux port because I'm not sure how difficult that's going to be.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I have KDY, like a KDY icon in this MTD file already because it's the same MTD file I've been using for the mod since its original mod database release. It's just I did remove that time where I accidentally inserted another one. Thank you again for helping me fix that. But I it's the same one, so it has like all the icons ever in there. So I constantly forget which ones I have and which ones I haven't like re-added and which ones need to be updated because I had to go back through and update a bunch of icons for the spies versions of the models so they didn't look stupid when I like had the models didn't match.
Right.
And it did not show. I'm stupid. I didn't add them to game object files every single time. Okay.
Good habit to check.
Okay. So
I've got to turn this off now. This is boring me.
what's wrong?
Just hearing things twice over.
Oh yeah. You could just mute the stream.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
I can finally say I hear the voices in my head.
The voices just keep getting louder. Okay. That should be it. Also, I finally got ModPath set up properly so I can just click the launch button instead of going into the game, launching it from the in-game menu and relaunching it.
Good stuff.
That was... I may just be an idiot, but that took me an unnecessarily long amount of time to figure out. Like, the fact that it was the double backslash instead of... or forward slash instead of one was really tripping me up for some reason. So I found, like, a couple different posts about that, like, on Reddit and Steam, and, like, all of them neglected the second dash for some reason. Okay, let's see. There it is.
I've... I just get GP's help whenever I have to do it. Or I copy and paste when I can.
Lot of copy and pasting, I assume, for everybody involved.
Hey, look at that star.
What's going on?
It's our beloved.
Oh, yeah.
R equal footing revised.
Yes. Still a great GC.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
definitely gonna use it today again.
So construction complete. I'm trying to decide what ships should be locked behind KDY instead of just being like a part of the general roster because like this is a little bloated and there's a lot of overlap. So
I would say the mainline KDY ships. Then you give Sinar a chance, and then you should be good. If you lock too much behind KDY, you're just limiting yourself unnecessarily.
yeah, that's kind of the problem that I had with Hello. That's kind of the problem I had with what was that noise?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
That was the Zarbon laugh moan from Devil Artemis series.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh. Yeah, part of the reason I didn't want to do corporations at first was because I was kind of worried that all of the Empire stuff would be under KDY. So it would just be like, just build this one structure and you get all your units. I know that Sinar is there, but... And also Rendili, I guess. Rendili isn't on this map, is it?
I don't
I
think
just
we added Rendili, but you can always have affiliated
Yeah, I'll probably
in
just
close
have
proximity.
Yeah, I'll probably just have like a Rendili like corporation because the Empire would not be building dreadnoughts at this point. So
Well, neither with the acclamators. You would have Vindicators, Aquintas, Gladiators,
yeah.
also Novenators.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the KDY, the Acclamator, Venator, and Tector will be locked behind KDY. You can like get some like niche stuff if you invest in them, but mostly you'll still get the Vindicator, Interdictor, Gladiator, Victory, like you said.
I have just spent like 8 minutes putting Steam work code into the Steam game code section. Getting confused why it wasn't working.
Did you ever figure it out?
Yeah, no, I wasn't on the Steam wallet page, I was on the Steam game page.
Wait, what did I say? Acclamator, Venator, Tector. Okay. Okay. Probably will have to reload the whole game after this because Empire at War is built in a good game engine, but
You can reload once, but not twice. Twice is always going to crash, no matter what.
That's why hopefully you have a save or autosave nearby for testing too.
If need be, if you're just doing building works, I think you can get away with just reloading once, sometimes at least. But usually when you restart, it's easier.
And I've also found that having units, like if you reload a unit that's in its own file, it has fewer issues than like one that's like a big monolithic file.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I've done that. I've spread the files out a lot. So
folders also kill everything.
Oh, they do?
Be funny to watch sometimes. To a degree, right? Once you've reloaded the unit file, usually it just disappears.
Okay. Because I have like subfolders upon subfolders because I was sick of losing track of everything. What was... I literally just... Oh, right. Does Rendili have like a Canon logo or something?
Yes, it does.
Oh, this. I've seen this before. I was not thinking. Okay.
It's like, I think, a couple of black lines, 3 red
That's
lines.
red lines.
It's 3.
Yeah.
It's 3 black lines over like a red swirl. It's this. Hold on. It's this. Oh, you guys aren't watching this. Should I be streaming on Discord too? Oh, hey Abe, how you doing? Sorry, somebody's in my chat.
Hey, chat person.
.svg. I've never seen that file format.
SVG? That's scalable vector graphics.
You think?
With has transparency and should be converted into PNG or TGA just fine.
Okay, so you think I should...
But I want to say if you go on Wikipedia, you can also save it as a PNG. Don't necessarily have to have it as that one. Also quickly check if I have... Yeah, I think I've already made a Rendili logo. Yep, I've already got one as a TGA.
Oh, okay.
Where's R3?
Never mind.
Bonk. Here you go.
Gracias, señor.
Spanish. Por favor.
Okay. I still got to make the corporation, but okay. Oh. Okay, so real quick. Okay, so because of a specific quirk in how Linux handles emulating other operating systems, I cannot use the MTD editor or DAT editor on my machine. So I have to remote access another computer that I have running Windows and use Git to clone what's it called? I'm blanking on it.
Push?
Yeah, I have to push it to Git and then remote access another computer, then pull the origin and then change text and icons.
That sounds very convoluted.
It's worth it though because I'm sick of Windows, but honestly, it is kind of annoying sometimes. The good news is
So
though,
why can't you use Linux?
Hmm?
Why can't you use Linux for it?
I'm sorry, you broke up. What'd you say?
Why can't you use Linux to do your text and icons?
Because I need the DAT editor and the MTD editor, and they won't run through Wine. Okay, they will run through Wine, but they have problems like navigating files for some reason when they're being emulated. So, oh right,
Can Linux run batch files?
it should be able to. I'm not entirely sure, and if not, I should be able to like recompile it into a .sh file, which is the Linux equivalent to a batch file.
Okay, because if I can find it, is it? Some yes, sirree.
GP coming in clutch.
As always.
I don't know yet. I need to see if this is actually the that I am thinking about. This is just the assembler. Where's the batch? I mean, if this is just it, then it should just be working, right? It's backup. That's a properties. If you like R3, check out this one. It's a exe, but it's also the source code. So maybe you're able to build this one. Linux.
Okay, like is it written in Python?
No, it's C#.
Okay. I don't know. Python is the one I actually have experience with, so I was thinking like, okay, so I probably could just clone this and then like recompile it to run in Linux. Maybe I've never done that, but I can try it. I've been thinking about trying it with the Forces of Corruption mod launcher that Anakin made. I've been thinking about trying that because it is open source, right? So I was thinking I could just like
Pretty sure it is.
I was thinking I
Yeah.
could like clone the repository and then try to just recompile it because it is written in Python and I know a little bit about Python, so I might be able to. Okay, it worked, awesome. So I might be able to like recompile it to have like a working Linux port, but I don't want to make any promises about that because I am.
I mean, I know some people that play on Linux would massively appreciate that. Know that for a fact.
Just quick pause. Everyone have a lovely evening or day. I'm going to be logging off now. Take care.
Oh, see you later.
Okay, see.
Hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
I mean, I know that because I'm one of them. I love
Yeah.
Linux for almost everything, but modding on it is a massive pain. Because again, I have a second computer that I have to remote access just to use.
I get that.
It's so worth it though. For me anyway. I don't know how.
On the other hand, though, for Linux purposes, you can probably use the Steam launch methods where you add multiple exes, no? Or does Linux not support that one?
It does, but it's kind of janky for some reason. Like it'll do it, but I've never had any success with that even on Windows. So it might just be my inability to read tutorials properly. But I forgot I had a bunch of files open on this computer. Okay. I keep losing my train of thought. What did I come in here to do? Okay. You are? Okay. So
Jack, how have you been?
I've been doing all right. Had another showing for the condo today. That went well.
That's
Trying to get the perceptual equations working. I made some changes to it because I found out that I think I had too many requirements for some plans, so they were failing. Like bird units was too high, but now it's throwing errors when I start. So I'm going through each one and seeing which ones work, which ones don't. Then I need to compare them and fix it. It's a pain, but when it works, it's a good improvement.
okay.
I also need to do something to shore up the consortium space roster because it's pretty pitiful.
We would have guessed. The faction that's lacking space assets, or any assets for that matter. The pain and joy.
There's a reason so many mods fill in the cracks with CIS stuff. I mean, I'm guilty of this. They already have battle droids. But, like,
Yeah.
they have 1, 2, 3, 4 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 space units, and 2 of those were added by me. So yeah, I need some more like pirate stuff for them. But like the Dreadnought Cruiser is a good addition, but even still, it's not like the best. And everybody has it, so it's not really special. So I mean, I guess that's this point. It's not meant to be special. And the consortium is just continuing to endlessly frustrate me, no matter what, because I don't know what to add to it that would make sense and not be overpowered.
Bloodstar Battleship.
I was thinking about the Bloodstar, but isn't I think I have that model, but I don't know. I don't.
Well, the other thing I could see are Corona saucers.
Okay.
Possibly some Old Republic stuff if you're fine with that. If you can live with that one. What else is there? What else is there? There's not much, unfortunately. Invincible is always a good shout, though.
That's good.
The entire lineup of Sabaev ships.
Okay.
They're not too CIS-esque.
That's a good
And then
suggestion.
Stoneman designs.
Okay. And the Invincible, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Invincible because I already have that one coded and everything. What I've been doing is the code of my mod was overall was the problem. The actual units are fine. So what I've been doing to save time is just porting the unit code over from the older version of the mod to like expedite things, which may be a little lazy.
Makes sense.
I don't really care, especially because I can literally just drag and drop them in and they work perfectly fine because they're already set up to be built with a similar shipyard system. I just need to tweak the specific value, so it works. Units. Hard points. Do I have to? Okay. I'm not crazy. The Invincible is also a Rendili Star Drive ship, right?
Correct.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to look through Galactic Battlegrounds, just VOs, to see if there's anything worth giving. If the Invincible has like a good voice line I could use for it. I know the Invincible itself isn't in Galactic Battlegrounds, at least what I've seen, but like I need to look through Galactic Battlegrounds to see what voice lines I want to use for it. I've been trying to give unique voice lines to as many ships as possible, but I'm kind of like running out of good ones that fit. So okay. Okay. That should be it. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. Yep. Okay. Very stupid me. forgot to put the model in there. And I forgot to push it to get. Do I have spies? Yeah, okay.
Coordinates received. We're moving out.
Coordinates received.
Building under construction. Construction complete. Construction complete. Unit cancelled.
Building
Construction
under construction.
complete.
Construction complete.
Unit in production. Vehicle in production.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Cruiser here. All right.
Tactical battle imminent.
Star Viper Squadron reporting. We're advancing on your position.
Choose your reinforcements.
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay.
Moving to coordinates.
Flank speed. Bearing set. Frigate en route.
En route. Moving out.
Frigate moving out.
Moving to destination.
At maximum unit capacity. Production
Star
halted.
Destroyer standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in.
We're on station.
Thrusters at maximum. Gunship weapons are online. Coordinates received.
Signal coming through. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Cannons. Power. Later. Weapons armed.
I'm on my approach. Draw their fire. Stop now.
I'm getting a little tired. It's late.
How late is it for you right now?
Oh, it's getting close to 12.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say like 3 or something.
uh, nah. As always, with to the New Year's time, where you basically lose all sense of what day is it, what time is it, why does it feel so weird?
Yeah, a little. Also, I just realized you guys may have been muted this entire time to this stream.
It's your stream after all.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad about it.
But I added the Invincible class. It's basically just the way I've implemented it is basically just a bigger dreadnought with some fighters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So all 3 factions have it now. It's like Rendelia is available to all factions. Just build it and you get the dreadnought and the Invincible.
All right.
Tactical battle.
So that kind of rounds out its capital ship roster. So it now has 3 instead of 2. But it's looking like it's going to have 3 ships in every category except fighters, which is going to have 4. No, it has 3 except corvettes. Corvettes has 1 corvette.
Yeah, Corvettes is a really big thing. I struggle the same way there to give my Underworld faction anything else that's not just outright Mandalorian. You could probably get away with some of Spy's CR variants, to be honest. Or Star Jazz.
Sorry about that. What are you saying? I heard you, but
Like the CR98,
yeah,
Flank speed.
heavy CR90s, stuff like
I was
Moving
thinking
out.
like CR90, DP20, and maybe CR70.
Moving to destination. We're heading out.
Don't need to give them an excessive.
Moving to
amount,
coordinates.
just
Frigate
enough.
en route. Frigate
Yeah.
moving out. I've got my approach vector.
Also, I decided to just give it the Dreadnought's voice lines. Because again, it is literally just a bigger Dreadnought.
Squadron reporting.
Giving it the same voice lines just kind of made sense.
that. Makes sense.
Gunship weapons are online.
They won't survive the day.
Main cannons power ready. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
Reinforcements
On
on
station.
Spice DC. Looks very lovely. Very lovely indeed.
Which one was
Invincible.
Oh, yes. I love that it's kind of elongated, but it's not stretched out so much like the remake one. I had to use the remake one for a while because I couldn't find a good quality one. So, when Spies came along, it made me very happy. As is the case with most of her stuff.
Yeah. Did you balance your what's called Vengeance class frigates? Looking at Spy's model, and the bones didn't really lend itself to be targetable.
It mostly does targetable. Like occasionally, like from certain angles, it's kind of weird targeting it. So I might I'm kind of doing the Thrawn's Revenge thing where I'm like shrinking frigates down and giving them no visible hard points. So I might not end up doing that for all frigates. I might downsize the Vengeance and like remove its visible hard points. But as of right now, the hard points, it's mostly fine. It's just like a couple of angles. It's kind of awkward shooting at them. So I think it's not as big of a problem right now as it could be. So I'm going to leave it until it becomes a big problem. So that's the Invincible. I need to double check how it works for the other factions to make sure they work good.
Constructing.
First day.
Constructing.
Take a break. Oh well.
Construction complete. Constructing. Construction complete. Unit in production. Construction complete. Cruiser here. Right.
Tactical battle imminent.
credits received.
Choose your reinforcements.
Enemy forces ahead.
Reinforcements en route.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Cruiser here. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Standing by. Ready for orders. Y-wing squadron reporting. Take down those shields. Nebulon B frigate here. Preparing for combat. So good. I can't maneuver. Get him off me. Reporting in. I can't see him. Radio channels emitting set. Pinhead. Weapons online. Frigate en route. Signal coming through. We're drawing their fire.
Very well.
Building started. Building under construction. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, I'm gonna pop off and go to bed now.
Alrighty.
Have a good
Bye.
night, man. Take care.
Later.
Cruiser here. Bearing set.
Oh, I hope my typing is not coming to the stream.
No, it is. I can hear it, but it's fine.
Okay.
Also, I have just a general question, like for advice.
Of course.
I think that the TIE Scout is a little overpowered, but I don't want to like remove it completely. So I was thinking just sort of
Yeah.
adding something with the same sensor ping ability to the other faction, so it's not like too oppressive.
I mean, you can also
Imminent.
limit the range to it, but I can see it.
So I was thinking, like, what units do you think would be good? I'm
Transmit
kind of
orders.
lost. The only one I can think of would be like this, like a special variant of the Z95, like maybe like the missile variant of the Z95 has like missiles and sensor ping or something.
Ready for orders, sir.
I don't think you even need that. I mean, you can lot
Ready to commence.
being honest. Take, for example, the Aggressor 2000 fighter IG-88. Take those
Enemy
guys,
forces ahead.
make them weaker in the similar scale, not scale, balance to the TIE Scout and give them sensor ping. And call on the, I don't know, IG-1500 scout ship.
Oh,
There
that's
you
a
have
good
it.
idea.
And for the
I
Rebels,
see.
well, they have the long probes, which Spy luckily already made them.
Long probe.
Yes, the long probe Y-wing is a dedicated spy craft that the Rebels employed in.
Oh, okay.
TIE squadron here.
I didn't know that. I knew that she done a ton of Y-wing variants, but I wasn't sure that that
Broad
I didn't know
reporting.
that was specifically a stealth.
Ready for your orders.
Okay, that's cool.
Understood. What is your order? Cruiser here.
Thank you very much.
Navigating. Admiral.
No problem. Always happy to help. If you wanted a more, I guess, sophisticated scout craft for the underworld, you could always throw in things like the Porex. Felt really cheeky. Give them like a, yeah, like you said, a scout CR90, the CR98, bunch of sensor arrays on their. All that jazz can be really neat.
Okay. sorry. People are coming to talk to me. I'll be right back.
Flanking forces. They had like bomb plans, destroy unit plans, and the units were actually doing pretty well. And then they all went to like burn units about 8 or 10 minutes into the battle. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change that plan so it's less likely to activate. Because while the AI is like thinking capable, they're a lot better. I just need to figure out why the
Interesting.
other plans aren't working. Or the other files, I mean.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Can I see?
Back.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Well, base game players will be very happy. I just nerfed the Canderous assault tank into the ground.
Aw.
Very good.
So now it's only 2 tanks per company instead of 3. I increased the build cost by 50%. I cut their shield in half and reduced their movement speed by 50%. I might nerf their firing speed too. Their weight. I also removed their lure ability.
That one I would probably keep for a hero unit,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest.
I never really liked the lure ability anyway.
It can be quite cool if
Yeah.
balanced correctly.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm probably just gonna give A-Wing sensor jamming instead of that. That's what they had anyway.
That's fair.
Beginning
That's fair.
construction.
I don't like having to go through and manually add every ship that it affects to the list. That's annoying.
Yeah, I wish category
Construction complete.
solved that one, but I don't
In
think you can do
production.
that. You need to have variants in there.
Assault tank reporting for duty. Coordinates received. We're moving out. Coordinates received. I see.
Tactical battle imminent.
Canderous unit on point now.
Invasion commencing.
Canderous tank ready. Canderous unit on point now.
Oh yes, much better. This makes me much happier to see them moving this slowly.
Give me a target. Enemy forces ahead. Give me a target. We're on station and ready to fire. We're on station and ready to fire.
I mean, Canderous are still stupidly strong with the mass drivers.
Yeah,
But you don't want to nerf them too much.
I'm gonna have to nerf their firing speed because
If you give the other factions better AT options, then they will falter relatively quickly. I mean, there's still gotta be some viable armor, because otherwise those corruption missions are just impossible to do.
yeah. But then again, they're already.
As you
so
can see here, barrage area.
Yeah. But still, 2 of these tanks were still able to solo at like a normal Imperial base
What do I get to blow up?
after I nerfed them into the ground.
Then you want to start nerfing their fired projectile, so on and so forth. Gradually.
Well, are they like really good against vehicles? If they're meant to be vehicles, I would change inaccuracy so they're really shit at targeting infantry, so that way they can be swarmed and overwhelmed.
Yeah, I might do that because the thing is that the Canderous, the problem with the Canderous is that it's not that it's so strong, it's that it's too strong against everything. It's too fast, too heavily armored, too heavily shielded, and outputs so much damage it's accurate enough to hit anything, aircraft and infantry included. It did way too much for way too little.
Moving at full speed now.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that comes down to the fact that there wasn't really much else there, was there?
No.
Alright. That's the issue.
Like, one company of Canderous tanks can solo literally an entire planet. Like, I literally look at this. It's strong against, weak against. I have not edited this. Airspeeders, AT-ATs, and the 2M tanks. And weak against artillery and T-4Bs. But I'm going to tell you from experience, that is not the case. T-4Bs fall to this thing so fast, even with the rocket ability. Which was like its only weakness is like rockets. Which is still doesn't matter if the thing kills the infantry too fast for them to fire rockets at it.
Well, it looked like it was hitting the infantry with like 100% accuracy because it was sniping them.
That's the thing. It's so accurate that even aircraft and infantry are taken out by it really easily. It's too tanky for the infantry and aircraft to take down, too tanky for anything else. And it's fast
That should just be a tag in either the hard point if it has it, or in the unit stats for inaccuracy.
I'm gonna do that now. I think I still need to nerf this thing despite it being... Ugh, God.
Because tanky is fine, but if it's able to snipe everything, that's the issue.
That's the thing. It's tanky, it's fast, and perfect accuracy with really high damage. It's like unstoppable.
Something else that could be like a nerf for it is lowering the turn speed for the turrets, so it takes longer to reorient to other targets.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna increase the fire pulse, not the fire pulse, like the recharge from 1.1 seconds.
Oh,
from
wait.
1 second to 1.5.
Yeah, so then accuracy, you have infantry at like 15.
That's the
If that
vanilla.
was... Oh, that's vanilla. Okay.
So I do want to change this. So like to make it less accurate.
Yeah. That's the targeting, fire, and accuracy.
So which one is less accurate? I'm assuming that bigger number is less accurate, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
how it works is like percentage. So like 15% of like shots would miss infantry, but most would hit.
that's pitiful. This is heavy weapons. This needs to be like way higher.
Like maybe 65, 70, maybe even 75.
75 sounds
I
good
would
again.
I would go 50. Make like that.
Okay, 50 could work.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's a 50-50 chance, I think it is okay.
Yeah.
I personally I don't like going over that measure because then the unit starts feeling useless.
Well, a lot of like the mass drivers and explosives that I use in my mod have a splash range. So even if they're inaccurate, if they land close enough, they'll still do some damage.
Yeah.
So that's why I bumped mine a bit higher.
Okay. I also I'm also nerfing it slightly when dealing with aircraft. Like it went from 5% to 10%, which I don't think is that big of a nerf. But again, this thing literally does everything.
It could be 25% maybe.
Yeah, 25 sounds good.
It's good because this is like
One out of every 4 shots would miss.
Yeah, I like the idea of like a general purpose tank for everything. Like the 2M tank does that really well, but it's like this thing is just so good. It's like it's not even that expensive. Like it's double the price of a single AT-AT, but the consortium gets that so easily, and you get 3 of these things, and any one of them can almost solo an AT-AT. So all 3 of them in half their health is shield. You have all 3 of them together. They basically take no damage and destroy everything. So I said when I started like seriously working on this mod more recently, I said one of the biggest things I'm going to do in every mod I work on, as much as I can, is going to nerf this thing into the ground if it's present.
Coordinates received. We're moving out. Coordinates received.
It's too much for too little.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Look, I think I'll pop up.
What?
Construction complete.
I wish you a lovely
Construction
happy
complete.
modding.
Oh, have a
See
good
you
night.
guys around.
Oh, sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
I see.
I like it. I'm gonna go to bed now.
All right, good night.
Alrighty. Good night.
Bye bye.
I'm dead again as well.
Okay.
Yes, they won't be ready for me or my plans. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Main cannons forces ahead. Ready. Weapons ready. So
Gonna keep working on the AI and adding some viable upgrades to the new faction.
Okay. What kind of upgrades are you talking?
squadron reporting.
This is for different mod, not the Days of Mods ones.
Oh, okay.
It's like a personal project thing, but bounty upgrades for Defender, land structures, and star bases, so you get some money from units destroyed.
Tank ready.
Okay.
Entering battlefield.
And it scales, at least for Starbase, 20% per level of Starbase.
Ooh. Like per like the amount of money you get, like relative to the unit's cost.
Yeah, so like if the bounty on a unit is 1,000 credits, if you had a level 1 Starbase, you would get 200 credits for destroying it. But if you had a level 5 Starbase with all the upgrades, you would get the full 1,000.
Okay. That's pretty cool. That might be a little broken. That might need to be. That's a lot of money. Then again, I guess you do have to have
Well-
a pretty high-level space station.
Yeah, and the economy on Galactic is a bit slower too. So having something in tactical where you can make money would incentivize players to actually play tactical instead of auto-resolve as well. And you get something out of it.
Unit destroyed. We have been
Oh my
defeated.
gosh, they actually managed to destroy them. I'm glad the nerfs worked. They didn't even feel unbalanced. So
To that
okay.
location.
I'm happy with that state for that.
Yay.
Yay.
Unit in production.
Another problem that I had with how
I confirm your
the
transmission.
Canderous was balanced was that it felt like there's no point to building any other vehicle because like the Canderous does everything you need a vehicle to do.
Acknowledged.
So there's no point in building other vehicles, despite the consortium having some pretty cool options.
Invasion commencing.
And it had the lure ability so it could tank even more damage.
Juggernaut ready. Acknowledged.
So what kind of a Juggernaut did you give them?
This is the A4, like the pre-Clone War. Oh, I didn't. Is that the A? Okay, that's not exactly. I guess it's the B5. I forgot to change. It was supposed to be the A4, but
Ready. Destination.
It's basically just
set.
a pre-Clone Wars Juggernaut that they
Okay.
happen to get their hands on. So it's basically meant to be an alternative to their cloaking transport. So like they have a transport unit that can defend itself until they unlock the cloak ability.
Alright.
Armed and ready.
It's faster than the regular regular Juggernaut, and only carries 5 infantry or 2 light vehicles. But it's still pretty fast. It can defend itself against infantry very effectively. That sort of.
It's pretty tanky. It's dying slower to the AT-AT than the Canderous was.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there was more firing on the Canderouses at that time. They take, but yeah. So basically, these two are meant to be sort of like the opportunity cost of each other is the other one. So basically, this thing is faster and can defend itself, whereas this thing can go completely invisible but can't defend itself. So this thing can function as like
Yeah.
a combat unit and a transport unit all together, whereas this thing is purely transport.
It's nice to have units that are like trade-offs instead of something that does everything in one.
Yeah, one of the things that I like whenever I'm making a mod is I like to balance things around opportunity cost rather than like straight up downsides. Because like the Canderous, this is one of my main problems with the Canderous is there's no opportunity cost for this. Like you're supposed to, the way it was supposed to work was that the Canderous and the MZ8 were supposed to be basically alternatives for each other, whereas the Canderous was a better all-rounder, but the MZ was really good against heavy vehicles and structures. But the problem is that the Canderous is so powerful that it invalidates building the MZ ever. Because it does almost as much DPS unless it manages to land its super shot every single time, which is it basically gets a stationary target. And it's faster. So like there's no point to ever build the MZ because the Canderous did everything better. Same thing for the mobile attack launcher. It's supposed to be artillery, and it does its job well. But the thing is that the Canderous can just tank the damage, and is like it was only 600 credits more. So you just build some Canderous tanks, and they just rush in and destroy whatever you'd use the artillery on. They just tank the damage. They don't have to attack from out of range because they can tank the damage. So, like,
Okay.
so that was the problem. Was in base Forces of Corruption, the Canderous was just so good that there was no reason to ever build any other vehicle, even the transport, because like, who needs infantry if you can just clear everything out of the way and let your infantry walk through? So like, the Canderous was pretty much the only vehicle worth building. So now that's what I've been trying to accomplish with the nerf, was to make it to where there's reason to at least use the other vehicles, because this thing was way too strong for what it gave you. So 2,000 credits for 3 tanks that could outgun an AT-AT each. Each one could hold its own with an AT-AT. You get 3 of them for 2,000 credits. They're faster than any other vehicle in the game besides airspeeders and bikes. They can shoot down aircraft and have perfect accuracy against infantry.
Hello, Broken.
More than a little. And also it has projectiles, so it ignores shields completely. More than a little broken. So, like I said, nerfed into the ground, and it deserved it.
Building under construction.
And then on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we have battle
Construction
droids,
complete.
which are very weak,
Enlisting troops.
Destination received.
Tactical battle
but
imminent.
intentionally very weak. So,
Roger.
what I've done with the battle
Roger,
droids
roger.
for the consortium is
Roger,
basically the
roger.
same thing as the army troopers that I added for the
Roger, roger.
Empire, where they're more disposable infantry that don't have the take cover ability, but there's more of them and they're cheaper.
Sure.
Okay.
So battle droids, they come in squads of 12 instead of
Invasion
9.
commencing.
They have the same DPS as army troopers, but they're a little squishier. Also, I don't know why they spread out so much, but they do. I tried to like make them like
Booted. Roger.
we have like a tighter formation, but they won't do it for some reason.
Choose your reinforcements.
Roger.
At maximum unit capacity. Production
They're
halted.
basically just cheaper infantry because the consortium's infantry is stupidly expensive, and rightfully so because
Yeah.
it's really powerful.
The disruptor infantry is kind of broken in base game.
Yeah, against your unless you're fighting shielded units, then they're useless, which is what they were meant to be. Except that again, you'd never build infantry anyway because the Kandors just shredded everything anyway. So that's the problem.
I did do similar balancing with land units. I use like an Excel sheet to do all the stats and adjust the company size based on like the average pop and AI combat power of the units, with minimum of 2 per squad. So even like an AT-AT would come in groups of 2.
That sounds
We lost a big peg.
horrible to fight against. But I guess if the rest of the mob was balanced around that, then I guess it would make
Yeah.
sense. Like I hear that like, obviously I don't know how your mod is balanced, but when I hear AT-ATs come in groups
We
of 2,
secured a big pad.
that's a little more than a little scary.
Online.
Also, I acknowledge that these battle droids are just kind of mowing everything down, but I will say that as I am playing in easy mode, just for the sake of like demonstration, so this is not how effective they are.
Oh yeah,
We secured
that's
a big
one of the
pad.
changes I did too, was for easy, medium, and hard, no changes to damage taken or dealt, but it does affect how fast the AI could build and the amount of income they get.
We lost a big
I need to
pad.
do that. I need to tweak damage
I
take.
think it's the difficulty adjustments, XML.
Okay, thank you. I was wondering where I'd find that. Also, they don't automatically target turrets for some reason, but that's like... I used the basic Stormtrooper AI as the template for these, so I...
Input orders.
That's infantry in general, because I think their targeting setup is avoid anti-infantry turret, so they'll try to bypass it or attack other units. I've seen some mods where they'll still attack it, but most time you have to direct them.
Yeah.
Blaster is armed.
We lost a big
Battle
pad.
droid ready. They've had it.
Also, army troopers have completely replaced stormtroopers in garrisons and most
We
spawns.
secured a big pad.
Battle droid ready.
Okay.
So, like,
Blaster
stormtroopers are more rare. So you have more disposable spam troops more often, but you will occasionally have like they're still the destruction survivors, mostly because I'm too lazy to change that. But
Input orders. Roger.
mostly army troopers are going to take the spot that stormtroopers had for vanilla most of the time, and stormtroopers are more like specialized infantry. You get more rarely. You can still get them fairly easily. It's just that army troopers are just far more common.
Makes sense. Because stormtroopers are supposed to be more of an elite force.
Yeah, so having them everywhere kind of ruins that illusion. So
Blaster is
now
armed.
you have to go out of your way to deploy them. So like they're not any rarer. You still get them from barracks the same way on the
We
galactic
secured
level.
a build
They just
pad.
don't deploy from barracks in tactical battles, and they're going to be like this. army troopers are going to be the starting forces on most planets now. So it's not like they're difficult to get. You just have to go out of your way to deploy them.
Yeah.
So it's you have to spend more money on them, that sort of thing. Because they're not necessarily more or less effective than the army troopers. Because I don't know how to make them stronger without making stormtroopers overpowered or army troopers worthless. But I figured more troops that are squishier and can't take cover would be a good trade-off. They also have a slightly longer delay between each time they fire. So army troopers, the DPS is about the same in the companies, but army troopers fire slower to compensate for the fact that they are more troops.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a disposable spam troop for the rebellion, but they honestly don't really fit that idea. So I was really thinking about having them have like more elite infantry squads that you can get conditionally. Like I was thinking like
It could be like local recruits, like volunteers who were just joined but don't really have training, so
yeah.
they might have haphazard armor or maybe less health and more inaccurate.
Yeah. Although I was thinking that could just be like the general infantry, like maybe just nerf their infantry in general and make them strong, give them access to stronger infantry on some conditions.
Yeah. I've seen some mods where they have like mixed alien companies or companies based on planets or areas, like Twi'leks, Wookiees, Bothans, Celestins, things like that.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing something like that. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. One thing I thought of was like basically each planet you conquer, you can like, if they have special units, you can build like basically a government embassy of some kind, and then you can do something to improve relations, like build like a dummy unit or something, and like you unlock some units after some investment. Like the Bothans, for example, if you do some tasks or do something specific, you can get the Bothan assault cruiser and some of the other stuff that Spy has made. And also, I was thinking about making it so that they also get a Bothan spy team, which basically functions the same way as the Empire's probe droid. So Bothawi is definitely a good target when I get around to adding all of that. But I was thinking Kashyyyk could be another example where you get like Wookiee squads that are like tougher than your regular infantry but are more expensive, and you can only get them on Kashyyyk.
Mm-hmm.
We've secured a
I've been
landing
playing around
zone.
with ideas like that.
The enemy has been defeated.
Always love that the Bantha walking in like nothing happened.
System control.
I just
achieved.
rained fire down on them, and the Bantha just walks in like nothing happened at all.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing I kind of like SI did. Their bombardments, explosives, and stuff like that will damage everything, even neutral objects. So you could take out wildlife or destroy structures if it was like a urban map.
That's cool. Oh, my someone's calling me. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think I'm about to have to hop off for the day.
Alrighty.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, same. Hope you have a good day.
You too. Thank you very much.
No problem. Bye.